Hey everybody, it's Brad with the Big Family Homestead, and today I have got something really cool to show you. But before I do, just the briefest little background. Over the past 4 years, I've had the privilege of reviewing about 10 different solar power generating systems. The all-in-one solar power brings you to the lunchbox style power system so that you can have lights and maybe run a CPAP machine or keep a refrigerator going when the electric goes out. Well, I have come full circle. The very first company that reached out to me was Inergy, I-N-E-R-G-Y, and they sent me this old clunky looking black lunchbox thing that was an all-in-one unit. And it was great. It worked fine. It was awesome. But years later, they've made several huge jumps in design and performance. And they've sent me their latest version, the Flex 1500 system. But this is not like any of the other ones that have come before, even from the other companies, for a lot of big reasons, and then one really big reason. So let me show you what this joker is, because it's gonna blow you away. Ta-da! Here is the Inergy Flex 1500 system. Now, this is a super well thought out, well designed, heavy duty, all-in-one solar power generating system. But here's the deal, okay? I wanna get to some of the design things that make it special, and we will. But I'm gonna skip to the chase. Here's the big kahuna right here, right? It's modular. Whoops, would help if I unlock that side too. It's modular. So you get the brains, right? And then what's really cool, this is the game changer. You can then buy battery banks as you need it. They're stackable. So with each additional battery bank, you're gonna have a lot more runtime. You can use different amounts of, you could stack 5, 6 of them up if you wanted, and you could have a really long runtime. And with the all-in-one everything brain, we're gonna get to the specifics. It just makes it so that it's completely a no-brainer. You don't have to know the math, which that was a big one for me, because when I started putting these systems together on my own, I inevitably would end up killing battery banks. And I didn't really know why until I figured out you gotta know the math on the cable size, the cable gauge, the cable run length, what kind of batteries you're using. This is just done. You click them together and it's done. You can either power it with solar panels, which I'll show you those here in a second too. These are really cool. Or you can even power it by a car. You can power it by a wall wart, outlet thing in your house. So you can always have these things completely topped off and ready to go. Now, let's get into some specifics. Okay, so I want to take a second and talk about specs. What this thing actually has on it and what it can do based by their assertions. And I have tested a lot of this, and a lot of it pencils out, but obviously every situation's different, so I can't test out every possible scenario. So you will have to actually check this out for yourself, because since it's scalable, you may have different needs, power requirements. You may have different amounts of the batteries that are connected together, yada, yada, yippee skippy. But this is what the factory says. So it says that this thing will do 166 hours. This is with one battery. 166 hours of a base light camp. It will charge a smartphone 115 times with one battery. It will charge an average laptop 18 full charges. This one's a big one. One battery will run a CPAP machine 18 solid hours. 18 hours. One battery will run a 7.1 cubic freezer 30 hours. And if you, for some reason, wanted to watch TV with one of these, you could for 11 hours on a big 50-inch screen. It will run a 20-foot cubic fridge 15 to 20 hours with one battery. Now, keep in mind, that has that's just one battery without it being recharged. So let's just say in theory that you had the one battery and it was sunny a lot where you lived, and you only needed to run that freezer for ish hours a day, or even 8-ish hours a day. Well, there's a good possibility it will always just be able to run perpetually without having to go into a time where you just turn it off and let the batteries recharge all the way fully. So it depends on your power needs, but just check the site, check the site for anything more specific. But the more batteries you add, the more go-go juice you got. Now, there is a promo code down below in the video description. You're going to want to go through that link because it's going to save you some money. And I'm not going to say exactly how much in this video, and there's a reason for that. It's mainly not because I'm trying to trick you or anything like that. It's because it changes. Sometimes they put, these things on sale, and sometimes they give you guys a better deal for a coupon for going through that code. So it could be 10%. Some months, and some months it could be really high. Sometimes they put these things on sale. That's why I didn't want to really tell you. But other than, go check it out, because if you go through that link, you will save some money. Now, if you haven't figured it out already, I really like this system. It's by far my favorite system, like I said, that I have reviewed in the past 4 years, and that's out of 10 systems. It's built like a tank, lasts a long time. It's scalable, and I mean, even silly little thing like, I think it looks cool. I mean, it looks like something out of Star Wars. I think it looks cool. It does exactly what the manual says it will do in terms of power and time. And I personally would not want to be caught without some way of keeping the lights on, or running a CPAP machine, or if you have medicines that you have to keep cold, you may want to really consider getting something, not necessarily this, but something like it, because boy, oh boy, I mean, the government's even said things are going to get worse, and our power grid is old. They've already said that there's going to be rolling blackouts, and there have already been rolling blackouts. And so if it, let's just say this, if I didn't have something like this already, I would be seriously looking yesterday to find out what I could get today. So I'd check it out, but in all honesty, it's my favorite one. So I'm very happy with it. So anyway, I'm Brad. You guys have an amazing and blessed day.